loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I am young, but something you may deserve unto him through me. And wisdom to offer up a weak, poor, innocent lamb to appease an angry God.
I have lost my hopes.
Perchance even there, where I did find my doubts. Why, in that rawness, left you wife and child? Those precious motives, those strong knots of love, without leave-taking.
Believe, poor country, great tyranny lay thou thy basis, sure, for goodness dare not check thee. Wear thou thy wrongs, the title is appeared. Fare thee well, lord.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute theory. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. I think withal there would be many hands uplifted in my right. And here from gracious England I've offered a goodly thousands. But for all of this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head, or wear it upon my soul, my poor country shall have more suffering, more vices, more sundry ways, by him that shall succeed.
And what should he be?
It is myself I mean, whom I know.
Do not fear. Scotland hath poisons up to fill up your will of your mere own. All these are portable with other graces, Wade.
But I have none. The king becoming graces, as justice, verity, temperance, stableness, bounty, perseverance, mercy, lowliness, devotion, courage, fortitude. I have none, but empowered in the division of each separate crime. Nay, had I power, I should pour the same milk of concord unto hell, uproar the universal peace, confound all unity on earth.
Oh, Scotland, Scotland!
If such a one be fit to govern, speak. I am as I have spoken.
Fit to govern? No, not to live. Oh, miserable country, with an untitled tyrant bloody scepter, when shalt thou see thy wholesome days again? Fare thee well. These evils thou repeatst upon thyself have banished me from Scotland. Oh, my breast, thy hope ends here.
McDuff, this noble passion, child of integrity, hath wiped from my soul the black scruples, reconciled my thoughts to thy good truth and honor. Devilish MacBeth, by many of these trains, hath sought to win me unto his power, and modest wisdom plucks me from over credulous haste. But God above, deal between thee and me, for even now I put myself in thy direction, and then speak mine own detraction. Here abjure the taints and blames I laid upon myself. Scarcely have I coveted what was my own, and no time broke my faith. Would not betray the devil to his fellow, delight no less in truth than life. What I am, truly, is thine and my poor country's command. Whither indeed, before thy hero approach in England, gracious Seaward, with 10,000 men, already at a point, was setting forth. Now, we'll together, and the chance of goodness be like our warranted quarrel. Why are you silent?
Such welcome and unwelcome things at once. 'Tis hard to reconcile.
Well, more or not. Comes, King Edward forth, I pray you.
Aye, sir. There are a crew of wretched souls that stay as pure. Their malady convinces the greater say of art, but at his touch, such sanctity hath heaven given his hand. They presently amend.
Thank you, Doctor.
What's this disease she means?
'Tis called the that most miraculous work in history, King, which often since my here remain in England I have seen him do. How he sleeps in heaven, himself best knows, but strangely visited people, all swollen and ulcerous. Pitiful to the eye, the mere despair of surgery he cures. With this strange virtue, he hath the gift of prophecy, and sundry blessings hang about his throne, that speak him full of grace.
See who comes here.
'Tis my countryman, and yet I know him not.
My ever gentle cousin! Welcome hither.
Good God, I know him now. But times remove the means that make us strangers.
Sir, amen.
Stands Scotland where it did?
Alas, poor country, almost afraid to know itself. It cannot be called our mother, but our grave, where nothing but who knows nothing is once seen to smile, where sighs and groans and shrieks that rend the air are made, not marked, where violent sorrow seems a modern ecstasy. The dead man's knell is there scarce asked for who. And good men's lives aspire for flowers in their caps, dying or ere they sicken.
Oh, relation, too nice and yet too true.
What's the newest grief?
Out of an hour's age doth hiss the speaker. Each minute teems a new one.
How does my wife?
Why, well,
And all my children?
well, too.
The tyrant hasn't battered at their peace?
No, they were well at peace when I did leave them.
You don't stinky with your speech, how goes it?
When I came hither to transport the tidings, which I had heavily borne, there ran a rumor, which was of many worthy fellows that were out, which was to my belief witness the rather, for that I saw the tyrant's power afoot. Now is the time of help. Your eye in Scotland would create soldiers, make our women fight, to doff their dire distresses.
Be it the comfort we are coming thither. Gracious England hath lent us good seaward, 10,000 men. An older and better soldier none than Christian Dumfries hath.
What I could answer is comfort with the like. But I have words that would be howled out in the desert air, where hearing should not latch them.
What concerned it? The general cause? Or is it a fever due to some single race?
No mind that's honest, but in it shares some woe. Though the main part pertains to you alone.
If it be mine, keep it not from me. Quickly let me have it.
Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which you possess with the heaviest sound you have ever yet heard.
I guess I
Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babes savagely slaughtered, to relate the manner, where on the quarry of these murdered deer, to add the death of you.
Merciful heaven. What? Man! Never pull your hat over your brows. Give sorrow words. The grief that does not speak whispers the overfront heart that bids it break.
my children, too?
Wife, children, servants, all that could be found.
What it must be immense! My wife killed too?
I have said.
Be comforted. Let us make medicines of this great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
And he has no children. Oh, my big ones, did you say all? Oh, Hellkite, all? All my pretty chickens and their dam at one fell swoop?
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so, but I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things that were most precious to me. Did heaven look on, and would not take their part, simply thought they rose company! Not that I am, not for their own demerits, but for mine. They'll slaughter on their souls, heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger, blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play woman with mine eyes and braggart with my tongue. But gentle heavens, cut short all intermission. Bring down this fiend of Scotland and myself within my sword's like centum, and if he escape, heaven forgive him too.
This too goes manward. We go to the king. Our power is ready, our back is nothing but our leave. MacBeth is ripe for the shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds